What's up, guys, and welcome to another edition of Video Game Pickups with Gaming Esquire. As always, I'm Gaming Esquire. It's been a super busy week and a half or so I haven't really been able to do much game chasing, unfortunately. But I've still got some stuff to show you guys from that, big adventure where I got all the stuff from Tennessee. So, tell you what, let's get into that. This is mostly probably going to be in television and Atari stuff, so if that's not your cup of tea, then this may not be the video for you. But anyway, let's get into it. For $10 on one of those online yard sale sites, I was able to get, I think it's 16 Atari games, 2, 4, 6, 7, 16 Atari games here in the wooden carrying case, or the plastic with the wooden finish on it. But anyway, let's show you what those titles were. First, there was Missile Command, which I think I already have. Truth be told, I can't remember what I have for the Atari and what I don't. So most of these titles aren't going to be high dollar games, but there are a couple in here that are fairly uncommon. Then I got Video Pinball and Yar's Revenge. This is like the third copy of this game I have, I think. But this one looks a little different. It's a little bit different cover art, I think, than the others that I have. And then there's the old classic Super Challenge Football. Some of these cartridges, I mean, they just kind of look like crap. Like these ones that are like this, where all you have is the label and no artwork, I don't really care for those, but they didn't ask me, so. And this one I think is actually worth like $10. It's the official Carnival by Sega. This is an early Sega release. This is actually, yeah, it's an Atari game. I don't know what I'm talking about, but it's by Sega. It's got a little label damage, but it's pretty cool. I think it's like a $10 game. It's like a 5-ish rarity, I believe, on Atari Age. So that was a pretty cool grab. And then, quite possibly, the rarest and greatest of all Atari games, E.T. And this one's not even in good shape. This may have actually been in the pit where they buried him, and they actually found this one. Maybe during the AVGN movie. Who knows? Who knows? My guess is it was probably stored in the back of someone's closet because it sucks so bad that it hasn't seen the light of day since like 1985. But anyway, it's a crap game. You know that. I know that. I've got like 4 copies of it. And they're worth about the price that you could sell the plastic for. So, good stuff. Everybody's got it. Everybody that bought it was pissed when they bought it because it was a piece of crap game. This is one that I can't remember if this one's worth much or not, but I've never seen it before, and it's actually got kind of cool artwork. It's Lost Luggage. You can see it's a group of people at the airport, and their luggage is being thrown around like by a big windstorm or something. It looks like a pretty cool game. I mean, it probably sucks, but I thought it was kind of a strange concept and sort of cool that they made a game called Lost Luggage. Only in the 80s could you get away with that, or maybe on a Nintendo console, because they tend to make that hokey crap. But anyway, I also got Stampede. And look at those Atari graphics at their finest right there. You're roping a bunch of cattle, and it's an Activision game, so you know it's good. It's got games 1 through 8 with various herd patterns and speeds. Not only do they run in different patterns, but they run at different paces. You can't beat that. Thanks, 1980s. And this is a prequel to Echo the Dolphin. Another Activision game. And I don't know if it's really a sequel to Echo. I'm sure, or a prequel. It's not. But it looks kind of like what Jaws looked like on the NES, except that I guess you're a dolphin instead. But whatever. And then I got Cosmic Arc, which I think I've got about 4 copies of this as well. This is the best edition, or best condition one I've got, though. I actually never really noticed what the artwork was. It kind of looks like a spaceship there. I don't know much about it, though. And then I got Casino, And I don't know if you can see that girl or not, but she is having a blast. I don't know if she's just arm candy or if she's been playing, but man, she's having a good time at that casino, whatever she's doing. I got pole position. I think I had this one already. I can't remember. I've got a catalog of my Atari games, so I can remember what I've got and what I don't, but I don't know. And then there is Math Grand Prix. Nothing says fun like a little math. The Atari and Intellivision. You can see up there, Learning Fun 1. They just love to do educational games. I guess kids were dumb enough back then to actually think that they were fun. I'm not going to lie, I liked Oregon Trail, which was sort of educational, but you got to shoot stuff, so that was awesome. And I got Haunted House. It's got some really weird artwork. It's like a big eyeball staring at you. I don't know much about this one, and by not knowing much, I mean I know absolutely nothing, but it looks kind of like every other Atari game, so I'm sure it's not that great, but whatever. And then this is a different artwork for this one than the others that I had, I think. This is Berserk. I've got this game, I know I do, but I don't think the artwork is right. And the final one I got, the one that's actually worth about, I don't know, $25, and it's like a 7 on Atari age, so I know that it's rarer than any of my other Atari games. And it's an early Sega release as well. It's actually up and down, and this was the reason that I bought the whole lot in the first place, along with the little carrying case there, because it is it's definitely an uncommon to rare game. So was pumped to pick that up, and for $10 getting 16, 17 games, it's a pretty sweet deal, and was glad to get those. And the next little lot I'm going to show you guys, I actually haven't even pulled out of the boxes, most of them, like where they were mailed. My mom actually bought this for me as a celebration present for taking the bar exam, and I was really thankful for that because I didn't have a functioning one of these systems, and I didn't have most of these games that came with it, so I was really pumped, and that was awesome of her to do that. And she's a great mom. She's always on the lookout, and there aren't many 25-year-old guys out there whose moms will help out their addicting habits. But she figures there's worse things I could be doing, so she's pretty okay with helping. Plus, she likes to find a good deal too. But she got me an Intellivision here. This one's in phenomenal shape. I mean, it's still got the original stickers on the back and everything. It's in perfect condition. And this is what it's supposed to look like, not that rough-looking thing that I had. It's even got the extra little piece there that goes on into the TV. I haven't tried it out yet, but because my CRT TV is actually it broke somehow, so I gotta get another one and get that hooked up so I can play this. And I can't even remember what the games are that came with it, so I'm gonna be looking at these first as I'll show them to you. So let's take a look together. First, there's Space Armada. Keep in mind these are all complete in box. I remember she said they all had the overlays and everything, so that's pretty awesome. And this is a Space Invaders clone. I don't remember if I had this one or not, but I don't think I do. And then there's U.S. Skiing. I think I do have this one, but this box is actually in really good condition. All of these are apparently in pretty good shape. So the ones that I do already have, these are going to be upgrades. So pumped to get it. And then there's Space Battle. This sort of looks like an asteroids type game, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to compare them when you've never played them. And then there's Astro Smash, which is sort of like Galaga, except not. So take that for what you will. I don't know what that means either. And there's Triple Action, which I had, but this is a better shape, better condition box, so pumped to get that. NHL Hockey. Look at these amazing graphics. That's what sports games looked like back in the 80s. You can't beat that. You can't get any better than a couple little pixels moving around. But you know what? Didn't have this game. I'm glad to add it to the collection. I'm probably like halfway to a complete Intellivision collection. which is closer than I am for pretty much everything else. It also came with 3 of the actual system manuals. I don't know why they had 3 of them, but you know, it's pretty cool to have. They just kind of showcase different games that are on the Intellivision. I think there's 5 more games in here. Las Vegas Poker and Blackjack, which I did have, but again, this is a serious upgrade. These boxes are in phenomenal condition. Super Video Arcade Baseball, which I do not believe that I did have. It looks like it looks like one of those Tiger handheld games that I know I had as a kid. So I think they took that game right there and made it into a handheld in about '91, and that's the type of technology we were dealing with. NBA basketball. Didn't have this one. I'm 99% sure it's in good condition, like all the others. Sea Battle, which I did have, but it wasn't in this kind of shape. Whoever had these boxes actually took care of them. And finally, I have Tennis, which looks just like every other Intellivision game. It's sort of tennis-ish, but with pretty nondescript graphics. And that's what an overlay looks like for that game. It's a little guy hitting a volley, and it tells you what to do. Good stuff. Glad to take a look at those with you guys. Let's see, there's one more little thing I wanted to show you guys that I'd gotten. A guy at work brought in his kid's Game Boy and some games and stuff, and asked me what I wanted. If I wanted, I was sure. But I paid a little more than I normally would pay because I really like the guy. He's somebody I work with a lot. He's our accountant, so I wanted to be fair by him. So I gave him $30. It came with this case, Game Boy, 2 chargers, and a wall charger, and a car charger, several games, and an extra case and a DS game too. But let's show you what's in this particular case while I've got it here next to me. This is a pretty sweet case, actually. It looks like a gun case, but it's got these compartments here. And this came with this SP, which is I'm actually going to keep in my personal collection because it's in really good shape, and it's the best condition one that I have. It also came with headphones and this radio tuner, as well as the following games: Monsters Inc., which is like the 30th copy I have of that game. Hot Wheels World Race and Stunt Track Challenge, which I got complete in box the other day. Shark Tale and Shrek 2. Backyard Football. Lego Star Wars, which I think I have for every system ever created. Cars, which is my second copy of that game, I believe. Over the Hedge. Nickelodeon Avatar. Mario Pinball Land. And Monster Trucks. And it came with some original Game Boy games too, but frankly I don't even know where I put them. So that was, it was well worth $30. I probably normally would have paid like 20, but I wanted to be fair to him because I really like the guy. So I paid $30, and it's the best condition one, and it's got this awesome case. So I got me an SP for my collection as opposed to the ones that I've been selling. But I think that's all I'll probably show this video. I probably won't have time to get a video up this weekend because I'm going for a bachelor party to Kings Island, actually. And then beginning of the week, I'm actually going on a trip to Baton Rouge for work. So I don't know the next time I'll get any chasing in. Hopefully it'll be next weekend, and I can maybe get a video up of that. I got a few more things to show from my Tennessee haul, but not a lot more. So from here on out, it'll probably be actual fresh pickups, but we'll see. And stay classy, and until next time, keep hunting.